Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia on the New South Wales Central Coast, and this is my Makeup Monday for today. Today I'm going to play with the Blessings of Home bundle and the beautiful DSP that goes with it. So that's in the new mini catalogue. I'm also going to play again with the Stripes and Splatters embossing folder, the mini embossing folders. They're also in the new mini catalogue. And I'm also going to use the lovely labels punch. So I guess I'll put my phone up into the holder and we can get started. Okay, so I've got everything all cut out ready. Oh, well, as much as I could. I've cut some of the little dies. I just have to cut out, once I've stamped the stamp, I can then cut it out. So I made this card using the beautiful Heart and Home DSP. It's in the mini catalogue. It's beautiful DSP. It's got a lovely print, different prints on one side, but all the other reverse sides of the paper have all got this grey type wood grain print, and you know, some's vertical, some's horizontal. So the backing is all wood grain, like a smoky slate or a basic grey, but the front we've got garden green, misty moonlight, fresh freesia, pale papaya, and it's really lovely paper. You can see I have cut into it quite a bit. This is the stamp set, and these are the dies. So the dies cut out this big floral image and this smaller one, and then you've got various little sprays of flowers that you can cut out with the dies. So I did this with the cinnamon cider paper with the bees on it and the cardstock, and I used the Splatters embossing folder. I really like that. And just with a dauber, I've coloured, very sort of subtly coloured in the flowers and the leaves. It's quite a simple card, and I thought I'd do it in Misty Moonlight and white. So that's going to be for my stamped image. It's sort of like a Dresden, the blue and white that, you know, the Dresden, I think it was Dresden, or the Willow Veil pattern on crockery years ago. I thought that might be nice, just to do it in a different colour variation. So I'll stamp my image first, because then I can do the embossing and the die cutting at the same time. So I'll get my Splatters folder and put my piece of Misty Moonlight in it. Ready? I guess with Splatters it doesn't really matter if it's not straight, because it's a bit of a random sort of pattern. So I'm using basic grey to stamp my image. That's what I used on this card. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. I did. I had my launch on Saturday with some customers. 5 lovely ladies came to my launch, and that was really nice. Enjoyed that. There we go. And we had breakfast with my daughter yesterday morning, so that was nice. And apart from that, just pottering around home. I'm a real homebody. I like being at home. So this COVID situation doesn't seem to be getting any better anywhere, does it? My brother and sister-in-law up in Queensland have it. And my daughter's partner just found out that he has it. So my daughter has to isolate along with him. So I'm very grateful that everybody is vaccinated. So I'll just bring my little emboss machine in This is dirty. I should clean it. Now, for the month of January and February, I've got a mini embossing machine giveaway going. So if you place a $50 order or more, you'll go in the draw to win a mini emboss machine. I have a spare brand new one, all in its box, and I'm offering that to my customers for the month of January and February. If you place a $50 order or more, you'll go in the draw for the mini emboss machine. And in the catalogues, you'll notice that beside dies and embossing folders, there is a notation saying which ones will fit through the mini emboss machine, and there is actually quite a lot that will go through the mini emboss machine. So I'm just holding that down with a little bit of tape. This tape I'm using is kind of like washi tape, but it's not washi tape, because I do find washi tape does tear my cardstock. Through it goes. So that's a reasonable size die, and it's going through the mini emboss machine. Just get that out. And put that down there. Put my die back in the packet. And this is a 3D embossing folder. So you need number 1 and number 4 to put a 3D embossing folder through the machine. So obviously the bigger embossing folders won't go through this mini machine. So that's the Splatters embossing folder. It's really nice. I like that. Put that there. Now that's all I need the machine for. I'll straighten up my paper. Okay, so bring this back in, and I've got a little 1/2-inch strip of white cardstock because that's going to be for the birthday message, the greeting. So just straight onto your card base, and I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to put the cardstock over the other side. I meant to get a new glue out of my drawer. This one's getting a bit empty, I think. Yes, definitely a bit empty. That should do. I'll get a new one out for the next piece. There we go. So I've cut these strips 14.4 centimeters. And this one's 4 inches. Oh, sorry, 4 centimeters. This one's 6 centimeters. So it fits onto my card front. Let me just grab another glue. So this is the Tombow multi-purpose glue. It's in the catalogue on the adhesives page. I can't remember how much it is off the top of my head, but $7 is coming to mind, but don't hold me to that price because, as I said, I can't remember. See, that's the wood grain on the back. Oops. It's a very nice bundle. And the new doilies in the catalogue, they come in Misty Moonlight. These ones, Cinnamon Cider and Basic Grey. They're in with this suite of products, and they're really lovely to use too. So we've got one more item available for celebration. Oops, I'm just going to have to get a tissue because I've put a bit too much glue on that one because it was a new glue pot. So the Sunshine and Rainbows DSP that's free with a $90 order is now available. The other products are coming. The daffodil paper is available on the 30th, saying it'll be available from the 31st of January. The Island Vibes stamp set, Driving By stamp set, and Catching Butterflies stamp set, they're saying that's going to be in on the 24th of January, so another week for those. So hopefully soon we'll have everything in stock. Okay, so I've got my daubers here. Now I have a dauber for every colour. Might think that's a bit over the top, but I don't. And I'm just going to get my Misty Moonlight and just do it quite dark in the centre. I hope my head's not coming in. And then just flick it up a little bit onto the petals. This is a quick and easy way of colouring in, not very precise, but it works. And sometimes it's nice just to have something with a little bit of colour, but not a whole lot, if that makes sense. So I'm just sort of going darker in the centre of the flower, of the flowers, and then just flicking it up the petals. So I've got a bit too dark there, but that's okay. It's not a precise science. I mean, you could also colour with blending the blends, the pencils, watercolour pencils. You could also use the pastels and your markers, and just your ink colours with a blending brush or an aqua painter. So there's lots of ways of colouring. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little bit more colour on wherever I think might be needed. That's a bit of a blob there, not to worry. It's amazing how it comes together. Okay, so that's my Misty Moonlight. Now I'm going to get Soft Succulent out. And just tweak the leaves with the dauber. So it's a very subtle way of colouring in, but it looks really nice. And it's quick, so you don't have to worry too much, you know, about preciseness. I'll just put a little bit down here. That's that. And I shall close that up, and I'm going to, I'll put it up a little bit higher. Now I am going to put my dimensionals kind of down the middle. So if you want to place an order with me in the month of January, this is the host code. You just need to go online to my, or you can go via my blog, stampingpassion.blogspot.com, and up in the top right corner there's some sunglasses and ice blocks on the beach. That's a photograph, and that has a host code. So if you click on that, it'll take you directly to my online store and attaches the host code automatically, and you can shop with me. Just always double check that my name's up in the top left corner in the online store. Sometimes there's glitches with the technology and sometimes these things don't always work accurately, but generally they do. Straighten this back up. Now I'll get my glue dots. It's coming together nicely. I'm really liking the look of this. I'll just poke out a few little, so these were from the Blessings of Home dies, these die cuts. I just did them before I started the video, so you didn't have to watch lots of winding. There we go. So with your glue dot, I must have used some. I have. I'm just going to put that one there, and I am going to lift it up with my pick tool. And the reason why I've kept my dimensionals sort of minimal is just so I've got room to poke these in underneath. It's a beautiful set, this set. I really like it. And then if you want to put another glue dot on, I then just go back and do it this way. Just poking it underneath. You can roll them up if they're a bit big. There we go. And now down here, I'll just get this one. Oh. Just sort of poke it underneath. So week 1 back at work last week, I survived. Oh, that one tore. Damn it. I wasn't concentrating, that's why. That's all right. We'll just get off. We'll just use what we've got here, and I will use my pick tool to pick it up. Thank you. Do as you're told. Yeah, I might just poke it under there. And survived, and all our day procedures are going ahead, even though elective surgeries have been postponed for a while. Day procedures aren't considered elective surgery. Oh, goodness gracious. It's a very strange world we're living in. Okay, so now I shall get my, don't think I need my glue dots. Oh yeah, I will for my ribbon. And this, so I use the birthday one because I could use, oh well, I've got the strip ready, but some of these I'm not sure about. You've got to have the right reason for putting those sentiments on, whereas a birthday one just goes with everything. Just goes, is right, if you know what I mean. So I can put those 2 ink pads back. I'll get my basic grey again. Okay, so I shall just put that straight down, see how we go. Crooked as a dog's hind leg. That's an old saying. So let me try again. That'll do. It's not too bad. And I'm going to get my punch in. So I'm going to use this one. So these punches in the main catalogue and the annual catalogue, you virtually get 6 punches in one. So you get 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and a 1 inch strip, and you get varying styles of punches. And they're really easy to use once you've got the hang of them. So I do that, and then I get the little shad part that gets punched off, and I get a pencil wherever my pencil has gone. Oh look, I put it back in the right place. And I just do that, and then I cut that off, and I know that it's going to be the length I'm wanting. And you just slide it back in. You can always turn it over and check that it's in the right spot. And there we have it. I really like these punches. I've just ordered the banners one because I hadn't had that. I always thought, oh no, I can just cut a flag in my banners, and I don't need the banner punch. But I've caved. This Dauber's looking a bit sad. I might need to buy some more Daubers. Get a pack of 5, and I think they're $10 or $9 for Daubers. And they have their place, even though our new blending brushes are really great. They have their place with lots of inking. Sometimes you just need something that's smaller. That will do. And I shall get my small dimensionals. So if you haven't noticed, I do a lot of blue cards because I'm a blue person. I really love blues. But I did use the cinnamon cider for that one, and it's really nice. I like the look of that. So I shall pop that down here just like that one. Oops, no, I've got to center it. That's better. Okay, so now I will get my pearls out. Just the basic pearls. So I've got to go to this one for the bigger ones. I might put up there. And put that there. And this one. I might put them on there. They're going to get lost on the paper, I think. Put one there. That would be nice. There we go. And I've got to do a ribbon. I'm not sure whether the soft succulent. Oh, I think I've got. No, I haven't. I'm not sure whether the soft succulent ribbon would look wrong. No, I think it'll be fine. I'm trying to teach myself these new fancy bows that I ordered the reverse tweezers for, because that's going to hold the middle of them, but I haven't mastered them yet. So I've got to master them before I try to do it for a video or a live. That's a terrible bow. We had a funny little storm last night, or about 6 o'clock. It was quite violent. We had a bit of hail, and at first the hail was the size of like peas, frozen peas, but then it turned into the size of a golf ball. Anyway, we couldn't get outside quick enough to put our outdoor umbrella down, and we've got some holes in our umbrella. But that doesn't matter. That's the worst thing in the world. That's not that bad, really. Okay, so I could put this here. Would that be all right? I think so. I'll put it there. And then we're going to get our Winker Stella and do some Winker Stella splattering. Except I can't find the one I want. This one. Okay, so you just need a pen or a pencil or something else to hit it on, and then you just hit it. And little splatters of when Castella comes out. And it looks really nice, but you can't see it on the video. Oh. Let me see if that's enough. Yeah. I'll hold it up, but I'm pretty sure you can't see it. But it looks really pretty. So that's it. That's my Makeup Monday for this week, using the Blessings of Home bundle and the beautiful DSP called Heart and Home. And these lovely doilies, they go with this bundle, so you could do lovely things with the doilies, but not just for this bundle. You can use the doilies for other things too. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope everybody has a great week. Please keep safe out there in this weird and wacky world we're living in. And I shall see you on Friday for my Facebook Live, Card and a Cuppa. And I hope you all keep safe and keep well. Bye for now.